morning. I'm Ashley Boak, reporting live from Blueprint News Network here in Downers Grove. On December 17th, the Hinsdale District 86 School Board made the decision to possibly eliminate all of the aquatics programs, including male and female swimming. Based off of the 2018-2019 swim rosters, this cut would be affecting 87 males and 100 females across Hinsdale South and Hinsdale Central. While the cut may be primarily affecting the two Hinsdale schools, it is also affecting nearby high schools and club teams, such as the Hinsdale Hornet Swim Club. This podcast is primarily focusing on Hinsdale South because the possible cut would be affecting the West Suburban Gold Conference that DGS is a part of. With the possible cut of the aquatics programs at both schools comes the reality that those swimmers will never be able to swim at the high school sectional or state competitions again. Sophomore swimmer at DGS and Hinsdale Hornet swimmer Madeline Pavadic shares her feelings on the thought of never being able to swim against her friends that attend the Hinsdale schools at the high school level again.
Personally, that's really disappointing. I don't understand why any high school that has accomplished athletes would consider cutting their program.
While some may think that swimming at big high school meets, such as sectionals and state, doesn't matter much, others think that that is a big aspect of high school swimming. Hinsdale Hornet senior level head coach Eric Thudman expresses his sympathy to his Hinsdale School District swimmers that won't be able to experience those big swim meets again.
I do. I swim in high school, and I think swimming in high school is important. I think it allows you to be a part of your school community. It allows you to compete for your school, which is, I think every kid wants to be able, when they're at school, to do something for their school.
The possible cut of the sport doesn't just affect the Hinsdale schools. It also affects their competitors in their conference because now they have one less meet, giving them one less opportunity to drop time in their various swimming events. It also poses another issue to the conference as a whole because Hinsdale South would alternate hosting the West Suburban Gold Conference meet with DGS. Darling coach and pool manager Frank Kukta describes how the possibility of Hinsdale South not having a swimming program could affect the conference meet for the upcoming year.
If Hinsdale South is no longer in the conference, it changes the whole dynamics of the conference. Typically, the top two teams were Downers South and Hinsdale South, and some years it would go one way, and other years it would go the other way.
One aspect that a lot of outsiders weren't aware of was that athletes from the sports that were threatened to be cut were fighting for their sports to be kept. Athletes were attending school board meetings and fighting for what they thought was right. Sophomore swimmer at Hinsdale South, Bryn Larson, talks about her team's experience against the school board.
Yeah, we went to a board meeting. Our seniors talked, and we were there to support them. It was kind of sad because I felt like some of their minds were already set on what they were going to do, so I didn't know if we could do that much to change it.
There are multiple other downfalls that Larson is now facing, with the possibility of her sport being cut. The news that she possibly won't be able to compete at the state and sectional levels anymore is starting to sink into a reality for her. For a swimmer such as Larson, who has been on Hinsdale South's varsity and sectional team since her freshman year and is also a part of a school record, the news that she won't be able to compete at state is upsetting. Fortunately, Larson already has a backup plan in case her high school swimming days are over. She is an avid athlete on Hinsdale Hornets, where she swims year-round normally, besides during her high school season. Unfortunately, for Larson, while all of her friends are swimming for their high school teams, she will be swimming the fall season at her club without her high school friends.
It's going to be really lonely because we're really busy, so it's hard to coordinate schedules and see each other anytime other than at swim meets. Mm-hmm. And when we lose that, I don't know if I'm going to see them for a whole 3 months.
Since the possibility of the cut is still so new, there are still a few unknowns in the situation. One of those lasting unknowns is whether or not the pool will be closed forever if the sport is concluded. There will be one more referendum meeting in the spring. After that meeting, the decision will be made if the swimming program will be able to be continued at the Hinsdale District 86 schools. I'm Ashley Boak, reporting from the Blueprint News Network here in Downers Grove. Thank you for listening.